If I have to tell you what to do and what to think, you are not an expert. This is not a criticism. This is not a degrading of you or your skills. This is simply an acknowledgement of a self acknowledgement for you of where you are in your professional growth. Experts don't need to be told what to do or how to do it. Experts know what the limitations of their current knowledge and experience is, and they know how to apply their current knowledge to situations that are different than what they have experienced up to this point. Technicians know how to do things. Nothing against technicians, nothing against specialists. But if you claim to be an expert, then you need to act like an expert. If you are currently a technician or a specialist, then just claim that. This is what I'm really good at, but I don't know the level of knowledge in my field to yet be an expert. Totally legitimate. What you owe yourself and the people you're talking to is to be honest about the current state of your skill set. Okay, having said all of that, here's the point that I'm trying to make with the training program. If I only give you tasks and teach you how to do things and teach you how to copy and paste what I have already done, then you cannot do something that I have not already done. There's a line that you hear often in military movies that is, I've never heard it in real life. The line goes, I've taught him everything he knows. Wrong. Possibly you have taught him everything you know, but he knows things that you'll never know. And the reality is you probably haven't taught him everything that you know. There are some things that you know that you didn't even know you needed to teach. From that little vignette from the movie world, I can't teach you everything I know because there's things that I just assume that you in fact don't know. And unless you ask me the question, I won't know that you don't know it. So one thing that would be very helpful for our relationship is if you tell me, I don't understand what you're asking or I don't understand what you're saying. Allow me then to clarify. But in the end, if I only tell you all of the things you should do, step by step, A, B, C, D, E, in sequence, follow this checklist, then all you can ever do is follow the checklist. If all you know how to do is copy and paste whatever ChatGPT generates, then you aren't thinking. You're outsourcing your thinking to a software program that replicates thinking but doesn't think. It replicates human behavior, but it doesn't have human insight and intuition. What I'm trying to teach you, what I'm trying to give you as a framework to enable your intuition to learn and grow and develop answers that aren't in the textbook, that aren't pre-scripted answers. When this question comes up, plug in this answer. The world doesn't work that way. When the world works that way, when there is a copy and paste answer, that is a low dollar value answer. When the answer is already pre-written and self-evident, then there's not a high dollar value associated with that answer. What we get paid well for is when we solve unique problems. We don't solve unique problems using a checklist. We solve unique problems using problem-solving processes, which help us identify the unique situation that is happening and apply our expert knowledge to that situation, and thus are able to come up with a unique and complete solution to a situation that had not yet occurred. So, what I am teaching, what I hope my associates and teammates in GHL Business Launch who are teaching the other modules are teaching, is not if A, then B. I hope we are teaching if A and B and D, how do you want to solve that problem? That's not your answer isn't a wrong answer. Your answer should be uniquely your answer. Your answer shouldn't be the same as my answer. And the person who wants your answer will never want my answer. I don't want them to want my answer. I want them to want your answer. I want the person who needs your unique approach to come to you, and you to have the skills to have a unique approach. If all you're doing is copying my approach, then you don't have a unique approach. You're just trying to be a mirror image of me. And the world doesn't need more me's. The world needs all of you. I'm Keith Bashirs. I'm the bald guy. I help small businesses with marketing theory, tactics, techniques, training, and technology, and specifically people who are startup high-level agencies and agencies of one, often called freelancers or virtual assistants or GHL experts. You need to start thinking and acting like a independent consultant and not like a task doer.